sorry, Ellen, with your recommended method, you're sort of relying on the accounting system to do some of that work for you, which is great. And you're right, the reason for doing it is everything you've mentioned. And another important reason is so that you can really have a good idea of how the business is running on it each month. Accounting for the stock in one period would mean your profit and loss would look terrible, and then the next period it would look like it's absolutely amazing, which is inaccurate reporting, and therefore that provides a smoothing out process is sort of what we call it there. But when you're using an accounting system, and A2X is breaking the data down on a per SKU basis, setting up a SKU in the accounting system is saying, I want to track this particular SKU. It costs me this to purchase this lot that I have on hand right at this moment. As I sell it, costs it out for me. And so as you purchase that stock, you enter the stock into your accounting system so that the accounting system knows what you've got. That goes against the asset account. So that's that process where it starts automated for you. Basically, you're saying, I've got 50 of this SKU now. So the accounting system goes, okay, I'll put that 50 value into your asset account. When you sell that SKU, I'll deduct it out of your asset account and I'll cost it out to your cost of goods sold. And then your profit and loss will be a true reflection of your top line and what it cost you to get there.
Yeah. So the vehicle in this that facilitates that accounting to be accurate is the total number of units sold in each settlement period at SKU level. And that's where your system is able to take all those line items and the transactions and then consolidate them and then spit out that invoice. So it looks like a seller just made a big sale to so-and-so, and this is how much they sold it for, and this is how many units they sold. And then whatever that number of units is, it gets automatically depleted from the asset account that you have. And the other thing that here that I think is worth mentioning is that asset account is a balance sheet item, but it is also a stock item. In other words, it sits as dollar value on your balance sheet, but it sits as quantity in the inventory system. So that's how they kind of come together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always think of an asset as like how, especially a current asset, how quickly can it generate cash for your business? And once it's generated that cash, it can't generate the cash for your business again. So it needs to be taken from there. It needs to be expensed. And that's why A2X is amazing, especially for Amazon sellers who are just starting out, because it will do that for you automatically.
Yeah. So, okay. So we covered the importance of Amazon accounting and the difference about it. We covered how to deal with all those hundreds and hundreds of different line items. We discussed inventory, we discussed SKU. And there is one more thing that I want to discuss and put it on the radar screen for sellers. And then you tell us how to deal with that. And that's sales tax.